8. Today, you need a band. I have 2 bands. I have one smaller one at a higher anchor point here and one thicker one at a lower point here. If you do not have a band, a lot of these stretches, especially these first ones for the upper body, you could just be holding on to a pole, something like this, and just go through the same positions I'm in, just holding on to the pole. Other than that, you could also just have a fixed static line, like a sweatshirt or a towel tied off somewhere, and then just hold on to them, and again, go into the same positions I'm in. So, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. We're going to start with a chest stretch. So, band around the wrist, grab it with the palm of the hand, turn the hand up towards the ceiling. Same leg is going to wrap around this way. And then once you are in position, make sure the rib cage is down. Big inhales into where you feel the tension. I'm going to try not to talk too much today. And we're going to hold this first one here for about a minute per side. Got about 30 more seconds. About 15 more. All right. Slowly walk it back, switch sides. So again, in the band, wrist around, grab the band, palm up. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going same leg around today. About 30 more seconds. $15 more. All right, coming back. Now switching arms again, same story, wrist in, grab it with the palm of the hand, and now we're going to go after the lats on the side here. What we're going to do is just hinge back, both feet are going to stay on the floor for now, and then once I'm in position, I'm going to shift my weight around a little bit side to side, and if I have a hard time keeping that palm up, my other hand can come over the top, support that position, and then again, try to disassociate, the band and the arm from the body, and let the band do the work and pull away from you as you keep your body weight back here. We'll be here about 30 more seconds before we switch. About 15 more seconds left. Coming up, switching sides. Palm up to the ceiling. Again, you can support the palm up position by holding it with the other arm. Now again, search around, shift your weight around, wiggle your hips. We've got about 1 minute here. Thirty seconds. All right, that is it there. I'm going to take my band down a little bit. We're going to bring it down to shoulder height. So now here again, I'm going to switch arms, back around the wrist, grab it with the hand. But now here, the bicep is going to come past the ear, elbow's going to go back, same leg is going to go forward. Now again, I'm going to lean into that with my body weight, letting the band pull back my arm. And that's it, we're breathing 30 seconds. About 10 more seconds. Be aware of what your pelvis is doing, right? Don't let it drift back. Keep it underneath, keep it neutral. You don't have to overdo it. One more big inhale. All right, let's switch sides. Same story, around the wrist, palm up. Externally rotating that shoulder. Same leg comes forward. Keep that rib cage down, lean it into it. And be breathing. About 30 seconds from here. Almost there. One more inhale. All right. Let's come on back. I'm going to bring my band back up to where we started. We're going to go back into another lat and side stretch. But what we're going to do is go into a split stance. Palm up over here, grabbing it and supporting it with the other arm. I'm going to take my same leg, my left leg, around the back. And now once I'm in here and I feel stable, I can rotate either direction, see where I feel like I want to spend a little bit more time for me. And we're going to hang here for about 30 seconds. Breathe into the tension. About 10 more seconds. More seconds. All right, coming back up to the top. All right, I'm going to come back down again, shoulder height. We're going to take another chest stretch. Now we're at a lower anchor point. We're parallel with the floor. Palm up. Let's go same leg back this time. And again, rotating into it. Try to keep that rib cage down. Now what you probably can't see is with my back leg, I'm not having my foot and heel, ankle rest down towards the floor. I'm pushing into the floor with the ball of my foot, and my heel is up. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds on this side. About 15 more. All right, let's walk it back, switch it over. Around the wrist, palm up. Same leg back. 1 minute. Oh yeah, much worse on this side. About 30 seconds out from switching. Big breaths here. Inhale into the tension. Almost there. Let's take 2 more breaths. Keep trying to rotate through. All right, slowly coming back. All right, I'm going to change directions. I'm going to switch my angle down a little bit. Boop. Okay. So now we got the thicker band. We're going to go to some lower body stuff. So I really want this band at about my knee height, or where the I would want the band pretty much coming straight across where my hip would be. So that should be again your knee height from the floor, or figure it out maybe once you've gotten down, and then get back up and check it out. So here in this position, 1 minute, squeezing your butt, tucking the pelvis. When you have a lot of band tension like this and you set up in this position, you're squeezing your butt, right, rib cage down. If you already feel a stretch here, this is a great place to start before you start trying to pull on things and leaning in or leaning back at all. Right now, I'm pretty solid on this position. I got a pretty good stretch going on already. Any of the rest of you want to add a little bit into this, remember you're going to keep rib cage down, but then, lean it back a little bit. Keep squeezing that glute. Got about 30 more seconds on this side before we switch. Especially here, because it wants to pull you forward. The second you're not thinking about tightening that glute, it's off again. It's just fluttering in the wind. So again, contract down that glute, squeeze your abs. About 15 more seconds. Okay, let's get it up carefully. Switching sides. Again, the band is going to go as high as it can go in the hip, right? Reverse lunge it back, get that knee to the floor. And again, I like to drop my foot in the back sometimes. Sometimes I like to keep it up. Why would we keep it up? When you pull the toe up, you're dorsiflexing the ankle, and that's going to increase the demands on the flexibility at your ankle, right? Your calf, your gastroc, Achilles. If you notice that changes what's going on here, then you know it's definitely something you need to play with both positions. Or if there's a more sport-specific reason you may need to be in one position over the other, then you would bias the one over the other. So again, be here about 30 more seconds, tucking the pelvis, squeezing the butt. Remember when I said I was going to try to talk less? 15 more seconds. guys, we are going to switch sides, switch legs, and actually this time we want to bring that band, I'm going to bring that band up closer to your hip height, but if it stayed lower, it wouldn't be the end of the world. And now we're going to go into that hamstring posterior stretch, and actually I like to get the mat out of here for that, so I have more grip on the floor. And now here, let's get some movement going. Let's be here a little longer. Let's go 90 seconds on each side. I'm working this knee back. This heel's got to stay down. This one can come up. When that comes up, it's just going to pike my hips up a little higher and increase the demands of what's going on here on this side. So again, working the knee back. If you were just flying up here in the air and you got to put a box here or a ball or a pillow or something to support yourself better, let's do that. Also, when the knee is back, we can be shifting our weight around back here, seeing where you are the stiffest. Now also, as things are moving, things are getting greased up here and moving along, remember, keep trying to pull your torso towards your leg. You're definitely going to lean back a little bit, but we're going to cut this off at some point. Remember that we're really trying to fold in half more so than we're trying to just lean back. About 30 more seconds on this side. $15 more. Make sure you're squeezing this quad. Slowly resetting, switching sides. So, band is up at the hip again. Same setup, the banded leg is in front of the rear leg. This heel in front's got to be down. Other one can be up. And then you are moving around, squeezing the quad on that front leg. Again, we're going to be here for about 90 seconds. Probably got about a minute 15 left from here. Remember, folding in half. About 30 seconds. All right, I'm gonna slowly get it up. Let's switch again. I'm gonna go back to the front of that hip again. I'm gonna bring this band down. Bring back the mat. And for you guys to know, my friends who actually come to this gym, I'm only using this mat for my framing for the camera so I know where the hell I am. You can see, sometimes I don't do that good of a job. So we're back in this position again. Half split, half kneeling. This time, however you can do it, grab a foot. You got to take a ball or something and place it underneath the foot here so you can just prop it up. That's cool. We want to get a little bit more of that quad emphasis here. So I'm going to go same side, back here. I've probably talked us through about 20 or 30 seconds. So we'll be here for about another minute. Now definitely when I do this side, you can see I'm kind of like tilted back a little bit because it's harder for me to get into this position. So as time goes on, what I try to do is, again, play with me, trying to square up, still keeping my rib cage down, squeezing my butt, keeping the activity in the core and the glutes. Give it about another 30 seconds on this side. This foot, make sure, in general, you want to try to get to a knee in front of hip, foot under knee position. But in the beginning, if it has to be wider, anywhere it needs to be where the foot is flat on the floor, the heel is down, and most importantly, you are stable, that's where that leg should start. For now, slowly, let's put that foot down, come on up, and switch sides. So again, the band is deep. The band is deep up in that hip. Half split position. I'm going to go same side. This side's a little easier for me, as is all things on my right side. So again, about a minute 15. Squeeze the butt, tuck the pelvis. We got about 30 more seconds. Oh, while I'm thinking of it, this is Saturday mobility session. Tomorrow is Sunday, and there's a new HBO series that starts. It's called I Know This Much Is True. And I worked on that show a ton doing stunt work. And it was really, really, really cool. Mark Ruffalo is in it, he's really cool. So I suggest you be really cool and check that out this weekend. Anyway, now we are putting this foot down, getting rid of this band. And now we're just gonna work on some straddle positions. So, let's take the feet out wide. Flex the ankles, flex the quads, support by the hands. And now let's just fold forward, relax, and breathe. 2 minutes, hang out. As far as your head position goes, make sure again you're not just letting it sag towards the floor. We're gonna wanna relax the head and neck, but it's not drooping, it's not here. Relatively neutral, but again, relax. We're not trying to hold it up at all. About 30 more seconds from here. Play with your arm positions. Almost there. Coming back to the top. We're going to do this time, and I'm going to rotate all the way towards my right leg. And I think I'm going to fold over, leading with my chest, going towards my knee. Reach my hands as far out as I can. And now just relax. We're going to be here for 30 seconds. Slowly walk it back up, nice and tall again. I'm gonna rotate all the way to my left leg. Same story, supported by my arms. We will walk it out. This is definitely my more restricted area for me. About 20 more seconds. up to the top. More of the same, but a little bit different. I'm gonna again rotate towards this side. What I'm gonna do is turn a little bit. Then I wanna bring my arm in this direction as I come up over the top with this arm, hands towards the feet. As you start to get into this position, if you feel like you are right in here, kind of running into yourself, try, and once you're going this way, that you feel like you are not just trying to, again, run into yourself per se, but move over the top of your leg. Not that you're trying to go forward this way, but again, just trying to get over the top of your leg, reaching this way, and then again, reaching towards the foot with this arm. About 15 more seconds, and we'll switch it to the other side. Slowly, supporting by the hands, bring yourself up. And again, nice and upright and tall at the top first. Coming down and rotating towards this side. This arm's gonna come over the top, reaching towards the foot. I'm gonna be here about 30 seconds. Now again, supported by the hands. Let's get ourselves back up to the top. Bring your feet together. Go a little further on this, so feet together. Remember, they can come way out here. You gotta get something underneath your butt to prop you up a little bit so you're not like this. You wanna get up nice and tall. All right, feet together. Now you can use your arms a little bit, use your hands to pull you forward a little bit, but mainly we wanna be able to just relax over the top of the feet like this. Breathe, 30 seconds. One more inhale. Let's do one more. So, to the knees, child's pose. Feet are gonna go under the hips. Let's sit back, let's bring the arms out, and relax. We'll give it 1 minute. Lots of breathing. About 30 seconds out, 20 seconds out. One more inhale. All right, guys, that's it for number 8. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, you got something out of it, please subscribe. Thank you, you guys from Reddit who've been coming over here and checking this out as well. Also, if you have any requests for particular muscle groups, particular movements, particular issues, leave a comment below. And at this point, it definitely will be able to make some specific videos on those issues. So, thank you very much. See you on Tuesday.